What's good? This your boy AW, President and CEO of WW Entertainment. I'm gonna tell you about an extraordinary man, a real nigga man. Now you know, I'm sure y'all sat back and y'all read the book. It's a great, excellent book. And some of y'all have sat back and listened to the oral book for some of y'all that can't read. Now, I'm gonna tell you like it is, and I'm gonna give it to you raw, cut, no sugar, no sweet, salt, and just downright pimpish, man. Now, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Prince Diamond, aka Ron Newt, that's a real nigga, man. He is a bona fide, 10 toes down, sit up here and talk a bitch out of her money. For real. By choice, not by force. But don't get it fucked up, y'all. That nigga was a real GP. Now, some of you lame ass niggas, you mark ass niggas, you busters, you square ass niggas, you house niggas. Do you know what a GP is? A gangster motherfucking pimp. That's right. But Ron Newt was no ordinary motherfucking gangster motherfucking pimp. He was one of Frisco's finest. One of the best to ever do it. Let me check this out. Number one, this nigga was three times Mac of the motherfucking year. The MVP of the year for pimping, breaking hoes. Ain't never been broke for a bitch. Bitch ain't never ran off. Always had his trap 100% in check. Bitch never been out of pocket, never. She was never reckless eyeballing another pimp. This bitch stayed in pocket like a pair of Levi motherfucking jeans. I'm gonna tell you niggas out here. When I tell you this nigga was that nigga, he was that nigga. Now there's rumors going around that this nigga was, a couple of so-called wannabe motherfucking pimps, removed his hoes from him. Yeah, motherfucker, that's not even true. So all you lame ass niggas that, that I hear them old ghost stories that you knocked this nigga for his bitches, prove it. Prove it. Show me the bitch that sat back and left Prince Diamond and paid you. You can't. So nigga, you're lying on your pimping. Trust me. Like I said, I'm AW. And I'm here to tell you that this nigga was a real gangster motherfucking pimp. Who put the smack down, the stomp down, the gorilla press on a bitch in a minute about his money, about his motherfucking bread. And a lot of you niggas don't need to read this goddamn book. Cause a lot of you modern day motherfucking pimps, tennis shoes, pants motherfucking sagging, niggas with no diamonds, riding around with a motherfucking bus pass, knocking bitches off the motherfucking bus and putting them on a poor man's hoe scroll. They sucking dicks for $20. My nigga, that is not the business. This nigga was high class and his hoes was high price. If you couldn't afford to motherfucking pay, you couldn't afford to play. He was international. Had hoes on automatic motherfucking pilot. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Can you grasp that concept for real? I'm a real nigga and I'm trying to tell you something. This man right here, this book should be 1 million sold. Just off of lames and wannabes alone. Some of you niggas need some real game. Some of you niggas need some instruction. Your bitches are out of line. They loose. They all over the place. Like a messy ass motherfucking hairdo. Your pimping is a hot motherfucking mess. What can I tell you? But I tell you what. When you read this book, you will find some clear cut instructions on to do what you need to do to stay in this game. Because this is a dirty motherfucking game. And very few niggas can come through and clean it up. And this is one of them. Do you understand? Everything he got, everything he did, he earned. Because see, there's two things you gotta understand about this game and a man like this. He was born with gift of gab, but he was blessed with gift of game by some of the finest motherfucking pimps that ever walked the face of this earth. Do you hear what I'm telling you? So, I'm trying to tell y'all something. This book is a good read. Not just for you players, you max, you ballers, you hustlers, you thugs, but for some of you squares, you lames, You house niggas that wanna have a fantasy of what it's like to break a bad bitch, to go home and not be a trick but be a real boss, to knock a bad bitch and be like, damn, I feel good. You know, some of you swagger jackers, some of you imposters, you fakers, teach you some real motherfucking game with this. All that glitters is not gold. This is your instructions. This man's life story, he tell you how he got to where he was in this game. It wasn't easy. It was hard as a motherfucker. It was difficult. He went through so much shit. He went through a lot of trials and tribulations and went through so much shit, heartache and pain. But guess what? When he emerged from that fire, he was chosen. And when a bitch chose him, she chose him properly. Not with a sack of weed money, not with no bus fare money, but some real motherfucking change that could change your goddamn life. This a nigga that had he sat back and he kind of like walked other niggas through the game. See, there were niggas that saw him coming that was afraid of his pimping. There was niggas that saw him coming that couldn't stop it. There was bitches that saw him coming that got on the bandwagon. Because they knew a real motherfucking gangster pimp was coming that didn't take no shit from nobody. That was down for his motherfucking crown and had his jewels on tight at all times. His game was swift and it cut like a double-edged sword. Okay. Play no favorites. Trust me. So, I want y'all to sit up here, man. Your favorite bookstore, you can get this book online. You know, but you could be all you can be. If you aspire to be that boss, to be that real nigga, to be that nigga that's shining, to be the life of the motherfucking party, to be that nigga get noticed, or if you tired of a bitch treating you like a trick, a bitch going up in your pockets, showing you no respect, hold on. I'll call it home later, she ain't got no money. So, if you're tired of being treated like a trick, if you're tired of breaking yourself, you know, for a 50-50 hoe, a hoe that needs some work, if you're trying to elevate yourself to a top-notch situation, break you a bad one, look for a bad one, this motherfucker you need to get, man. It's that one right here. Because I'm going to tell you, this man is a legend in these streets, from coast to coast. From Los Angeles to New York, New York to Miami, Miami to Chicago, Chicago back to Frisco, Frisco to London, London to all the way to Paris, Paris, you know, all the way to motherfucking Africa, damn man. His name is being spoken. Trust me. There's a whole new generation of people in this game that understand what this man went through when they sat back and looked at his book. There's a lot of new Macs and players that's out there right now that, hey, they're trying to do how he did it. And it's wow, I tell you. But I'm going to tell you one thing. There'll never be another Prince Diamond. There'll never be another Ron New. You can't even get in a laboratory and make another Ron New. Dr. Frankenstein is dead, so that ideal's gone. This nigga was a thoroughbred like he's in a Kentucky Derby. Do you understand? Hold on. So, yeah, hello? I gotta call you back, man. I got some money on the line. Alright. See, when you're trying to do something, man, it's all about that, but you know what I mean. But anyway, getting back to this. This is the man. This is a giant. This is a man that walked among men and did it his way, the way he wanted to do it. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of hardship. But you know what, though? If you can't handle the pressure, you can't shine like no diamond. And this is Prince Diamond, Mr. Ron New himself. This is a man that sat back and became a close confidant to the legendary, may he rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? Wanted to live the life that this man lived secretly. His style, how he got to his new way of dressing, having animals in the backyard, tigers, lions. Oh my. He got that from, you know what? Prince Diamond. He influenced a lot of motherfuckers out there. So, you don't do anything else. The most read book in the world is the Bible. Hey, we all believe in God. But for you niggas on the street, this should be your second most read book to elevate yourself. Because a lot of you niggas sit at home watching TV with a big tub of popcorn, you know, calling the chat line, talking to a fat bitch, trying to get you a date and a hookup. Nah. You lack some instruction, some know-how to really go get it. Some of you niggas dream about getting a steak dinner, and you settle for a can of Vienna sausages. Don't worry. But I tell you what, the key to you getting it the way you want it, having it like a real boss, is right here in this book. So I suggest that. Run, walk, fly. Get you a copy of this, no matter where you at. I'm AW, and I'm a real nigga trying to tell you some real shit. Prince Diamond, Ron New, the best that ever did it, and there'll never be another. All That Glitters Is Not Gold is named his new book, and it's a must-have for your collection. Holla at your boy.